I have got a story for you. Today, I'm going to tell you about the story of Vinny from the Fed. Unlike Big John in his pure partial reps training, Vinny was another type of dude.
You know, I can't believe they give you saran wrap here. You know what you could do with saran wrap in prison?
Big John and like peaceful style and nature and all that was not Vinny. But Vinny's method, it wasn't even a hybrid of what Big John was doing with those prison partial reps. It was an entirely different type of workout, and it got some serious results. Now, the only reason I'm telling you about Vinny's method is because of the just crazy results that it got. I'm talking crazy. Vinny's physique was like wild. I'm talking, he had like the whole package. Where Big John was like the Neanderthal looking, kind of like big, massive upper body with those prison partial reps and like the skinny legs, because like the partial reps really weren't, doing the job down there. Vinny was straight beast. Like Big John's routine, at its root, it was a very simple and easy format to follow. It was not a difficult routine. However, the outcome of that routine, results, phenomenal. So, I'm going to show you guys today the exact routine it was that he was doing. And at the end, I'm going to also include a breakdown of different ideas for ways that you could implement using his exact same style of method in your training today. Now, like everything in training, some people's body types just respond differently to different types of exercise stimulus. So what you want to do is you want to be able to just try out different routines, try out different exercises, see what works for your body type. And if it works, keep with it, stick to it, and use it. If it doesn't, chuck it out, try something different. But it's best to always have a large repertoire of tools in your toolkit. And this is one that definitely works. I mean, it is Vinny vetted, my friends. It worked. Now, I wish that I had pictures, because, pictures speak 1,000 words. But in prison and jail, it was extremely difficult to get pictures. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just give you guys like a mental image, as well as the best I can get with some of these like little AI generated images for you to be able to actually kind of grasp what Vinny truly actually looked like with this physique. In fact, if you've ever seen the wrestler Goldberg from back in the day, you pretty much just take him and give him a bunch of tattoos, like prison organizational type tattoos. I mean, Vinny was tatted up. Vinny was like from like the collarbone down to like the wrists. He was pretty much like chain gang, shirted out. And I think he had some tats on his legs too. I don't fully exactly remember leg tattoos. I'm sure he had them, but tatted out, Goldberg looking, jacked dude. Now, when I met Vinny, I'd already been in the Fulton County Jail for a few years, and he was just getting back into being locked up again from having been out for, I think it was like 18 months he said he was out. He was sentenced to a 10-year sentence in the feds, ended up catching a murder case. I said Vinny was a different kind of dude.
You know what you could do with saran wrap in prison?
And he went and ended up kind of beating the case and caught it as a voluntary manslaughter instead of a murder charge, and ended up with 3 more years tacked on, so he did a total of 13 years. So he'd been working and perfecting this method for the 13 years he did it in the feds. So when I saw him first come into Fulton County Jail again, he was fit, but not jacked looking, because he'd been out on the street for like 18 months. He hadn't really been like working out quite as much and as serious about it. So yeah, you know how it is. So anyways, he came back in and I got to see him go through a transformation over the course of a year doing this method that was just crazy. Like the amount of just muscular explosion this guy did with this routine. And this was another routine where, like, watching Big John's routine, you were like, what the hell is this guy doing, man? It was one like that again, but you couldn't deny because you're watching the results he's getting with it. And the results were good. Crazy good. So that's why we were at. His split was like a rotating style of split. So it didn't just go by like a set week. It was upper, lower, off, repeat. There was never more than the 1 day off at a time, which is why it would fluctuate as the weeks would, progress. However, every day he did core, but on the off day, he'd usually do like a double session of core. So it would be like one core workout in the morning and then one core workout in the evening because he was ripped. Full six pack, the whole nine. So with that said, let me get to showing you guys. In Fulton County, we had like a staircase. Well, we actually had two staircases. But so Vinny would use the one staircase, then he would take, it was a couple of steps over to where then there was a corner where there's three tables, but the two tables edges kind of came close together. So you could put your hands there and it was like a perfect dip station. And then there were these little like steel circular kind of disc stools going all around it. So then he would put his feet on that to do push-ups. So he would do 3 exercises. It would be pull-ups, dips, feet elevated push-ups, and he would the only rest period was as long as it took, and this was a pretty short little distance between each thing to get from the one exercise to the next exercise little station. And I believe when he first started out, he would put like 20 checkers out, and then as soon as he did the feet elevated push-ups, he would reach over and kind of like push a checker. And it was 20 rounds of that. Then he progressed this thing all the way up to where I think I remember he was doing maybe like 45 rounds later on towards the end. But it was just methodically going around that little thing. This is on the upper body day. And the part that was the strange thing that was different from what everybody else was pretty much doing, which all of us were always hitting like max reps, pump type sets, or just maxing out good reps until you couldn't hit any more solid reps and then pumping out till you just couldn't push any more type workouts, the regular prison partials. He was doing like 3 to 5 reps max, and they were all like just relatively slow and methodical. So I'm going to demonstrate exactly what it looks like. It would be 3 pull-ups, 5 dips, and like 3 of the feet elevated push-ups with a narrower type grip. And that would be it. And however long it took him to accomplish first it was the 20 sets, then it turned into like the 25, then it went to like 30, and all the way up to like, before he ended up getting out of Fulton County Jail, he was at like 45 and just totally blown up. But so that was it for the upper body day. So I'm going to demonstrate right now. 3 pull-ups like this. Step over, he hit 5 dips. And then 3 feet elevated push-ups. And then the whole thing would start over again for 20 rounds, then 25 rounds, and he was just progressing that way. I'm not going to be able to give an exact replication of how he did the legs, because what he did was And this is just one of his things. Every single morning when he would wake up, he would go and he'd completely strip his bed down. So it would be just a folded up sheets, folded up blanket, all stuck at like the foot end of the bed. And it would just be like the butt naked mattress sitting there. So what he would do is he would roll his mattress up in his room, and he would tie the two sheets together as straps to slide over the mattress to keep the mattress balled up. And then he would slide it on and have like a backpack. And then that would be what he would wear while he would do his leg exercises. So I'll figure out something creative so you guys kind of at least get the idea of what it is. But it'll make more sense for when you're, free world, being able to work out using weights and all that to be able to replicate what he was doing. But basically, he'd put this thing on as a backpack. In order to add weight to it, he would just like roll up the blanket and shove it down into the middle of it, where you could just find other people's blankets or snag some extra blankets, whatever, and just keep shoveling stuff in the middle of the thing, and it would make like a big giant weight pack. So that's what we're going to do now. All right, so we are going to pretend that this backpack is the mattress with the sheet straps. So we're using our imagination here. He would strap that bad boy on, and this would be the leg days. He would, same format where this thing, it started out as like 20 sets, then it went to 25 sets, then 30 sets, then 40 sets, then 45 sets. So he kept adding sets progressively as he would go along. However, it was that same, you're going methodically from one exercise straight to the next exercise with virtually no rest, because he was doing this in the Fulton County cell. So, I mean, it's just a couple of feet. And the first thing he would do is he would put his back leg up onto the bunk, jump out with the front leg, and he would do 3 reps on this leg, switch, 3 reps on this leg. He'd then step over, he'd do 5 squats. He would then go and do 5 good mornings, where it would kind of look like he's just got his legs at about like a hip width distance, and he'd hold on and he'd just work the good morning type exercise. He would do that for 5 reps. Then he would go and put his hands on the wall, and he would nail calf raises, where he would do, and I'll show you, it was like multiple directionals, and those would be like 20 each. And then he'd walk straight back over, go right back to those Bulgarians, the split leg Bulgarians, straight to the squats, straight to the good mornings, straight to those calf raises. And then that would be it. That would be that workout. Now for the core, he would one day at a separate time, separate workout, he would do 150 sit-ups on his mat up in his cell. And on the other day, he would take over like downstairs one of the big steel tables, and he'd grab on and hang his lower legs over it. And he would basically just do like leg raises, where he could get a little bit more of a like drop down below what you can with the concrete, but it was just basically leg raises. And it would be like 150 of each one of those, and he would just start and then take breaks as needed, but just get to 150. And then on the day off, he would just, in 2 separate workouts, one, he would do the lower one, and then in the afternoon, he would do the upper one. So that's what he was doing on those off days, which I don't know if you can even consider that even ever taking an off day, but that's how this thing was rolling, so that's how I'm showing you. So sit-ups would just look like this. Nothing holding the legs, just sit-ups. And he would just keep doing that until he gets to 150. If he had to stop for a second, he'd stop. If not, he wouldn't, whatever. Now, we're going to have to pretend that this is a stainless steel table, and he would go to the very edge of it, and he would have his legs so they'd be swung down lower, and then he would just bring them up to parallel, swing them down, bring them up to parallel. And that was it. And he would just keep doing this until eventually he would get to like 150. I think he ended up working this thing up to where it was up to like 300 or something of each one of those. That was it I'm just showing you exactly what he did every day, repeatedly for, like I said, I think it was about maybe like a year that he was in Fulton County before he got out. Yeah, about a year. Now, for your best way to use Vinny's method today, I would do this. I would, one, do the exact same thing that I just illustrated that he used to do. When you get up to being able to do 45 rounds of it, time yourself and then continue on doing that same amount, but try to decrease the amount of time it takes you to complete the entire workout. That's method one. Method two, doing his workout except with using weight for everything and then increasing the weight as you go. So the first thing I would do is I would start doing the exact same thing that he did. I would then get to that 45 reps and then I would just place on a small amount of weight. It's going to depend on you. And then slowly over time, increase in small increments the weight as you go. Number three, doing his exact same workout again. When you get to the 45, then drop down and start back at 20, except this time increase 2 reps on each one of the exercises. So you'll do 2 additional reps on each set of the pull-ups, the dips, the push-ups, and you'll flow it like that. Same thing with the legs. Core stuff, I just stick the same. I'd add in different exercises, but I would still just do at least one core workout separate each day, and then also I would do the day off, the third day, of just 2 separate, one focused on lower, one focused on upper core exercises, and add some extra core exercises in there. However, on the sole principle of that workout, that's what I would do. So as you can see, there are a lot of different possibilities you could use off of that same Vinny structure of workout, and just play with the possibilities and see what you come up with, because that's how all this works, is just trial and error and experimenting, see how your body responds. If it works good, keep it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Check out on the screen, there's going to be the video of Big John and his whole breakdown, which was purely partial reps. Big John was a big dude. That was a beast. All right. Peace, love, joy, all that good stuff. I will see you guys in the next one.